Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather round as I take you on a captivating journey into a world filled with magic and wonder. My name is Ira, and today I am thrilled to be your storyteller, guiding you through an enchanting tale set on a rainy day in the bustling city of New York. As raindrops tap gently on windows and the city comes alive with a different kind of energy, we will follow the adventures of three curious and adventurous kids, Lily, Max, and Emma. Little did they know that this rainy day would be like no other, as it leads them into a world of dreams and wishes, where animals talk, trees twinkle with fairy lights, and the rain carries more than just water. Together, we will unlock the secrets of a mysterious umbrella that transports them to a magical land, meet the charming rain fairies responsible for New York's rainy weather, and set on a quest to find the missing sun to restore harmony to the world. But that's not all, my dear friends. Our story takes us on a whirlwind of discoveries, from time-traveling through the rich history of New York to uncovering hidden treasures and embracing the arts in all their forms. Throughout this incredible journey, we will witness the power of unity, compassion, and creativity as the kids leave a trail of joy, kindness, and inspiration in their wake. So settle in, grab a warm blanket, and let your imagination soar as we embark on this rainy day adventure in the heart of New York. This bedtime story promises to touch your heart, ignite your dreams, and remind you that even on the rainiest days, magic can be found if you dare to believe. Now let's turn the page and dive into the first chapter of Rainy Day Adventures in New York, a magical bedtime story. Once upon a time, in the bustling city of New York, the day started with the pitter-patter of raindrops on the windows. Little Lily woke up to the sound and looked outside, seeing the city glistening under the rain. She knew it was going to be a special day. Lily put on her raincoat and boots and went out to explore the city. She jumped into puddles, splashing water everywhere, and soon enough her friends Max and Emma joined her. They laughed and played, enjoying the rainy day. While walking through Central Park, the kids discovered a mysterious umbrella lying under a tree. As they opened it, they found themselves transported to a magical land where animals spoke and trees twinkled with fairy lights. In the enchanted land, the kids met the Rain Fairies, who were responsible for bringing rain to New York. They learned that the rain was not just water, but also carried dreams and wishes. The Rain Fairies took Lily, Max, and Emma to their cloud castle high above the city. From there, they could see the entire New York skyline drenched in the rain. It was a breathtaking sight. The Rain Fairies told the kids that the sun had disappeared, which caused an imbalance in the weather. They needed to find the sun and bring it back to restore harmony. To find the sun, the kids embarked on a rainbow-colored quest across the magical land. Each color of the rainbow led them to a new challenge and adventure. At the end of each rainbow, they encountered unique creatures like the blue-winged butterflies and the red-nosed unicorns, who gave them clues about the sun's whereabouts. Their journey brought them to the luminous lake, where the water glowed in the dark. There, they met a wise old turtle who had seen the sun heading toward the Fire Mountains. The kids climbed the Fire Mountains, facing challenges like jumping lava streams and solving riddles. At the top, they found the sun trapped in a crystal cage by an evil sorceress. With the help of the Rain Fairies' magic, the kids managed to break the crystal cage and free the sun. The evil sorceress vanished, and the sun thanked the kids for their bravery. The sun was grateful to the kids for rescuing it and bringing it back to the sky. As a token of appreciation, the sun gifted them a magical charm that would grant them one wish each. Lily wished for a never-ending supply of books to read. Max wished for a playground full of fun rides. And Emma wished for a world without pollution. With their wishes granted, the kids said their goodbyes to the magical land and returned to New York. As they landed in Central Park, the rain had stopped, and the city seemed even more beautiful. The kids shared their magical adventure with their families and friends, spreading joy and wonder throughout the city. To celebrate the return of the sun, the Rain Fairies organized a grand concert in Central Park. Musicians, dancers, and artists from all over the world gathered to perform under the twinkling stars. During the concert, the kids taught everyone the rain dance they had learned from the Rain Fairies. Soon, the whole city was dancing and celebrating under the moonlit sky. On a still rainy day, Lily, Max, and Emma visited the American Museum of Natural History. They marveled at the exhibits and learned about the wonders of the world. In the museum's art gallery, they discovered a painting that seemed to come alive with the raindrops falling outside. The artist, an eccentric old man, told them the painting held a secret. As the kids touched the painting, they were pulled into a world of colors and imagination. Each stroke of paint led them to a new place and a new adventure. In this painted world, they encountered a talking statue who shared stories of the past, giving them insights into the city's history. With the help of the talking statue, the kids traveled back in time to witness historical events like the construction of the Statue of Liberty and the first subway ride. Back in the present day, the kids stumbled upon a mysterious old journal buried in the museum's archives. It contained a riddle that led to a hidden treasure in Central Park. Determined to solve the riddle, the kids explored the park, following clues and solving puzzles. At last, they discovered the hidden treasure, a chest filled with old maps, coins, and a letter from a long-lost explorer. It was a piece of history that brought the city's past to life. To celebrate their find, the kids organized a rainy picnic in the park with their friends and families. They shared stories of their adventures and the history they had uncovered. On a particularly rainy afternoon, the kids decided to spend the day at the New York Public Library. They immersed themselves in books and discovered the joy of learning. In the library's old wing, they encountered a friendly ghost named George, who loved books but couldn't leave the library. George shared his dream of visiting Paris, a place he had only read about in books. The kids decided to help him fulfill his dream. In a dusty corner of the library, they found a magical book that could transport them anywhere they desired. They opened it, and together with George, they traveled to Paris. In the City of Lights, the kids and George explored iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and Notre Dame Cathedral. Back in New York, the kids met up with their Parisian friends via video call. They shared their rainy adventures and promised to visit each other soon. On a drizzly evening, the kids attended a Broadway play in Times Square. The magical performances on stage mesmerized them. After the show, they met the actors and learned about the hard work and dedication it took to put on such a grand performance. Inspired by the play, the kids decided to put on their own production. They wrote a script, made costumes, and rehearsed diligently. With the help of their friends and neighbors, they staged a heartwarming play about their rainy adventures, sharing the joy and magic with the whole community. On a rainy morning, they visited an animal shelter, where they volunteered to help take care of the animals in need. The kids fell in love with a little puppy and a kitten, and they encouraged their families and friends to adopt other shelter animals, finding them forever homes. To help those in need, the kids organized a rainy food drive, collecting food and supplies for the homeless and less fortunate. The people of New York came together, donating generously to the food drive. They witnessed the power of unity and compassion. On a rainy weekend, the city hosted an art festival, showcasing the talents of local artists. The kids also displayed their artwork from their magical adventures. They inspired other children to embrace their creativity and express themselves through art, music, and dance. As the city experienced a rainy night, the kids attended an open-air music concert. The music echoed through the streets, filling the city with harmony. In the spirit of togetherness, the kids joined the musicians on stage, playing their instruments and singing, creating a symphony of rain and music. After a heavy storm, the kids organized a park cleanup with the help of their friends and neighbors. They aimed to restore the beauty of their beloved parks. They learned about the importance of taking care of the environment and promised to do their part to keep the city clean and green. During a drizzling morning, the kids attended a yoga session in the park. The calming raindrops added to the peaceful ambience of the practice. Through yoga and meditation, they discovered the importance of inner peace and mindfulness, helping them navigate the challenges of life. As the rainy season drew to a close, the kids reminisced about their incredible adventures and the impact they had on their lives and the city. With hearts full of gratitude and love for their rainy adventures in New York, the kids looked forward to each new day, knowing that magic could be found even on the rainiest days. And so, their journey continued, forever cherishing the memories of their rainy day in New York. The end.